All right, 10:15, Pix 11 celebrating Hispanic Heritage, which means get your dancing shoes on, get ready to shake those hips. Here's why.
Now, if watching this video doesn't make you want to get up and dance, there is something clearly wrong with you. But Latinx culture is more than the music and the moves. It's about pride and representation. We saw the backlash created over the lack of Afro-Latinos cast in the summer blockbuster In the Heights. And now, award-winning choreographer Maria Torres is stepping in to fill the void with her latest project, and she's here to tell us all about it. Good morning, Maria. Thanks so much for being here.
Hi, thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
Oh, great. Well, you are the creator, the host, the director of Soul of El Barrio, the Afro-Latinidad connection. Now, how long have you been working on this project, and what inspired you to do it?
Well, I've been working on this project for about literally, I have to say honestly, about 4 weeks. It was something that it came out of a need of everybody asking me to talk about and to create a show that would be representation of our Afro-Latinidad. And for people that don't know what Afro-Latinidad is, it really encompasses our past, our ancestors, our present day Latinos, and our future, because Latinx is also a different thing that we've adopted. And I wanted to be able to have an evening that could be filled with music, movement, dance, spoken word, poetry, and really important and uncomfortable conversations that would allow us to be able to address that need to be able to be represented and talk about what that is, because there's a lot of different things. We have a lot of complexities when we talk about our Afro-Latinidad.
Well, yeah, I mean, we also talk about getting comfortable with getting uncomfortable, right? And having the need for those conversations all along. This became a bit of a hot topic after the release of In the Heights. And so many had said, though, this was happening way before In the Heights, right? The lack of representation. So how long has that conversation been going on for you before that movie's release? And did you say, okay, now we're finally talking about it when In the Heights came about?
This has been happening. I mean, I'm like the poster child of that conversation. I remember as a child wanting to be a performer in all mediums and being told at the age of 12 that I was never going to do it because I wasn't black enough, I wasn't white enough, I wasn't tall enough, thin enough, all these different things. And for me, it was something that all those no's became my yes, because I insisted to be able to be part of something that I absolutely love. And I've been a performer on Broadway, on television, theater, and film for years, and now behind the scenes. So I think that this is an important conversation. The last 18 months, as a Society of Directors and Choreographers, I'm on the executive board, and so we talked a lot about being able to come back better than we were before, and that for us Latinos, and especially within the Latinos, and also for people in general, to understand that there is this box that we can't check off. I know that for me, there's 3 things that I have to acknowledge. One is my ethnicity, where I say Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, from Brooklyn. My nationality, exactly. My nationality, I'm American, but my race is black. And so when people look at me, they go, what are you? I'm always happy to have you to explain that. So I felt that I, beside myself and everybody else that I've been mentoring and choreographing, and I've worked with all of these celebrities, from Lin-Manuel to Karen Olivo to all of them, I wanted to my next generation of emerging fantastic artists, I wanted to put together this evening that would at least be able to showcase an array of talent from Broadway to the unheard voices.
And your project is so important, especially for our youth. It's so inspiring because they finally see people who look like them on the screen, and they say, I can do this too.
Absolutely, they matter, and that it's time for all of us who have the opportunity as artists and just as educators, and also just people in general, to step up. The voices have to be heard. And for me, I'm not one of those to go out into the street and protest. I do it behind the scenes. And actually, this is my way of being able to say, here's the statement piece that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And now is a perfect opportunity. And this window has opened so that the younger generation can understand that we're here for them, and that we're going to be opening up the next you know, we're going to give them a platform to be able to express themselves.
Maria Torres, I appreciate you joining us this morning to talk about this and your impressive show. I would get up and dance, but unfortunately we're out of time.
I would love to see you dance.
Oh, please.
You know, if we had time, I'm sure he would have gone now.
Yeah, these hips don't lie. Okay, Maria, thank you so much. You know, Soul of El Barrio starts next Sunday at 5:55, Theater 555, right on West 42nd Street. Maria, have a great day. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. Take care.